Far Cry Instinct's Predator is a game for the Xbox 360, and although it is a first-person shooter, it is quite different from any other first-person shooter that we've seen on the system thus far. In this video review, you will find out why and if it is worth your $60. Far Cry Instinct's Predator is actually the third game in the Far Cry series. The first was Far Cry for the PC, the second, Far Cry Instincts for the Xbox, and then Far Cry Instinct's Predator for the 360. Instinct's Predator is a solid game that at times can be fun, but at other times can be frustrating and repetitive. As the game starts out, you are Jack Carver, the owner of a fishing boat that apparently happens to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Your boat gets destroyed and you're on the run. The game has pretty good jungle texturing, however it looks like it was more borrowed from the 2003 Far Cry than actually rebuilding it. The gameplay is good, however I found myself hiding under buildings more than doing sneak attack on enemies, as the minute that an enemy would detect me, everyone would also come running. I also had a lot of trial and error in this game, not surviving many times until I found the perfect way to get through. Throughout the game, you discover that you get more and more powerful and are able to do different abilities, such as Feral Strength, where you can batter people and objects with your hands, or Feral Sense, where you can see enemies' movements and even see in the dark. Also, you can use Feral Speed and Jump. All these bring a good mix to the average first-person shooter that you're used to. There's a map editor in this game as well, and as I played online more and more I found that people have really created some well done maps, and some very intense ones at that. The game editor isn't the easiest that I've seen, but it definitely gets the job done when it needs be. The online aspect of the game is pretty good as well. However, most of the game modes that I played I found kind of odd and didn't work quite correctly. However, when the maps and game types work together well, it really was a great time. One of the things that I found hardest about Far Cry Instinct's Predator was its lighting. For 3 missions in a row, I literally just had to run around and hope that walking forward was the right thing to do, as I couldn't see a thing on my screen. Eventually I was able to see in the dark with the abilities, but until that point it was really frustrating. Far Cry Instinct's Predator is a great game. However, a few problems such as long loading times, darkness on the screen, and not the greatest multiplayer keep this game from being something that was truly great. Overall, I give this game a 7.8 out of 10.